first. When the handler runs away, then he start moving and follow him and was directly behind him. So the exercise is basically no value added, but value added in unsatisfied. Retrieve on the flat, basic position correct. He was going directly and with speed to the dumbbell, but he had to take the dumbbell directly and came the back way a little faster. The front position was correct. He holding this dumbbell almost quiet. The ending position was slightly crooked. In general, was this exercise valued in good. Retrieve over the hurdle. Basic position was correct. He was going very powerful over the hurdle, just pushing the dumbbell a little. Then he takes the dumbbell. The back jump was also correct, and he was sitting a little slightly crooked in front. He had to go sit more straight. The ending position was correct. The exercise is evaluated with SG. Retrieve over the scaling wall. The basic position was correct. It jumps very powerful over the hurdle, the first jump. And then here comes a little problem. He was taking the dumbbell first direct, but the dumbbell was not far enough from the wall, in my opinion, for this dog. So he was jumping on the wall, let the dumbbell fall, and then comes without the dumbbell around the hurdle and sitting then. He was not shown basically the front position and also not the finally ending position. So this valuation for this is also unsatisfied with 0. Sending out with down, basic position correct. He is in pre-phase exercise. He's just forging a little, goes with high speed over in this exercise, runs slightly over the distance. Have to take this commando more direct, goes then down, lies then quiet with the handler pick him up. In the ending position is slightly crooked. This exercise is satisfied. Long down under the strike.
Step out of the blind. Heel.
Good girl.
Okay. Okay.
Sit. Heel. Heel.
And she comes to the barking blind. This exercise, searching, blind searching for the helper, is rated excellent. Hold and bark. This dog came to the barking blind. She just slightly bothering a little the helper, jumping slightly on him, but then she goes directly in a very intensive and active barking, very close on the helper, and watching him make a very good guarding picture, and barks through the whole time bis the handler comes in his calling position. And when the handler calls her out, she could go a little closer in to the basic position to the handler. This exercise is valued ISG. Prevention of the attempted escape of the helper. In this bringing the dog to this place for the escape, the dog is full in control, lies down by command, and watch the helper very intensive and quiet. When the helper escapes, she makes directly a full bite, and you could see this was like a small dog, a big helper, and she really could make a active holding him in his escape. So he had not a problem, but it was work for the helper to escape, and this is what I like to see. So when the helper stopped the escape, by command this dog directly out and guard the helper very intensively. This evaluation for this exercise is also excellent. Defense of the dog during the guarding phase. When the helper open up the fight, the dog goes directly into the fight, shows a full grip and also a hard grip. She shows very confidence in the pressure phase the whole time, bis the fight is bis the helper stop the fight. When the handler give the command, she has to go a little directly out. She was taking a little time, but after this she again guarding very strongly intensive the helper. This evaluation for this exercise is ISG. Back front spot, this dog shows a very high control, watching the helper intensively by the correct distance. This evaluation for this exercise is also excellent. Attack on the dog out of the back front spot. When the helper turns into the fight, the dog goes directly in there, but when the helper gives the bite, he turns directly, and this was the moment where the dog loses the fight. So you have to understand this dog is now in a negative position for him, but she readjusts and goes again into the fight with a full grip, with nothing impressing her, and she holds the whole bite and deep bite through the whole pressure phase, and was getting them kind of angry, I think about, and like, oh, this pissed me off. And so when the helper stands, she was so intensive, so the helper needs a second arm. Was is correct. I'm very pleased when he used this, so the sleep is still, and the dog was very angry and didn't let go, so she needed second command, and this is cause loss of points. Sorry about this, but the whole action by himself I like very much, but by the point I give it to unsatisfied. Attack on the dog out of motion. The dog was quietly in a basic position, so when the helper comes through her, she goes with full speed into him and make directly a full grip, hold this grip, and the helper was doing a good work, a hard work on her, and she was unimpressive, hold this full grip, very secure, confidence to the whole pressure phase. When the fight stopped, she then directly out, what she knows she become again a second bite. So she out and guarding very intensively. This exercise is also valued with excellent defense against aggression during the guarding phase. Also here the dog goes directly in the fight, put a full, hard and confidence bite, very calm, and through the whole pressure phase, very active. And when the helper stopped the fight, the dog here also out directly when the handler given the command, and she got the helper very closely, intensively, and powerful. So the control phase, when the handler came to the dog, she was then in full control. Shows a very nice transport. This exercise is rating excellent. So today, sorry about this one missing bite. 92 for now.
Here! Boost! Upper step out.
Yeah.
Boost! Sweat! Okay, stop.
Sheep.
Please? It's a bitch? Oh my goodness. I mean, okay. Wow. Turn him around. Okay. Anyway. But he bites like a male. This is why I was getting this. Blind search for the helper. The dog shows full control. He goes direct in the direction where the handler is sending him. This means blind 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bis in the barking blind. So there was full control in the search for the blind. Very nice work. This rating excellent. Hold and bark. The dog scan into the into the barking blind, and he directly goes very intensive and driveful into the barking constantly through the whole time, bis the handler came to his calling position. And this is rating, and when the handler calls him up, he goes directly fast into the basic position, near and close to the handler. This exercise is rating excellent. Prevention of the attempted escape of the helper. He can bring him in very good control to the position further down, and he lies down directly and concentrate watching the helper. When the helper starts to escape, the dog goes directly. This is one of the best escape action what I saw today. The dog goes directly with a full grip and a hard grip. There was some things which you can see he's really trying to hold the helper, and the helper have to work to get on this point. He holds his grip the whole escape and didn't change at all. After the helper stopped, he directly out-guarded the helper very intensively and driveful. This exercise is also valued excellent. Defense of the dog during the guarding phase. When the helper open up the fight against the dog goes directly with full power into the helper, put a full grip through the whole pressure phase. He was not unimpressive, very confident in this phase. With the helper stopped the fight. The grip doesn't change at all. It was very firm and full. Out directly, but after the out he slightly bothering the helper a little. This exercise is also evaluated almost excellent. Back transport, the dog was on the right side to the helper, to the handler, and the correct distance to the helper. Excellent rating. Attack on the dog out of the back transport. Here the dog goes directly in the helper, but have a little time to make then his grip. Finally he digests into this, and then he holds this grip then she holds the grip very confident through the whole pressure phase. When the helper stopped the fight and the handler gave her the command for out, she had to quick out a little faster. She was then maybe some kind of little angry. This exercise is rating as SG. Attack on the dog doing out of motion. He was quiet in basic position. When the handler sent the dog goes directly with full speed into the helper and could there a little fuller placing the grip, but still was holding this position what she had, and through the whole phase, pressure phase. Outing then, when the commander from the handler comes directly and intensively she got the helper. This exercise is rating SG. Defense against aggression during the guarding phase. Here was a perfect grip, directly full, very hard, very intensive, through the whole pressure phase with no grip changing at all. She shows the very high confidence. The stick hit didn't bother her at all. And then when the helper stands, she directly out by commander from the helper. No, not directly. She needed a little time. She was kind of a little angry. Sorry about this, but this exercise by full control bis to the handler, bis to the judge was perfect. This exercise is also rating excellent. Today 96 pronounced.
Great, huh? Super! Du Schweine! Ja! Das ist super! Super! Schweine! Jawohl! Super! Ja, das!
First, when the handler runs away, then he start moving and follow him and was directly behind him. So the exercise is basically no value added, but value added in unsatisfied. Retrieve on the flat, basic position correct. He was going directly and with speed to the dumbbell, but he had to take the dumbbell directly and came the back way a little faster. The front position was correct. He holding this dumbbell almost quiet. The ending position was slightly crooked. In general, was this exercise valued in good. Retrieve over the hurdle. Basic position was correct. He was going very powerful over the hurdle, just pushing the dumbbell a little. Then he takes the dumbbell. The back jump was also correct. And he was sitting a little slightly crooked in front. He had to go sit more straight. The ending position was correct. The exercise is evaluated with SG. Retrieve over the scaling wall. The basic position was correct. He jumps very powerful over the hurdle, the first jump. And then here comes a little problem. He was taking the dumbbell first direct, but the dumbbell was not far enough from the wall, in my opinion, for this dog. So he was jumping on the wall, let the dumbbell fall, and then comes without the dumbbell around the hurdle and sitting then. He was not sure basically the front position and also not the finally ending position. So this valuation for this is also unsatisfied with 0. Sending out with down, basic position correct. He is in pre-phase exercise. He's just forging a little, goes with high speed over in this exercise, runs slightly over the distance. Have to take this commando more direct, goes then down. Lies then quiet with the handler pick him up. In the ending position is slightly crooked. This exercise is satisfied. Long down under the strike.